Alright. Let's see what else can I say about David Tennant, because I was on it because he is my 11th choice. Oh, right, another Doctor Who thing. Still making my top 10 list of favorite doctors. This is part 3. I can only make these videos so long. David Tennant was the first Doctor I saw regularly in the new series. My first Doctor was way back when, Tom Baker, of course. But yeah, as you can tell, we haven't gotten to him yet. And we're at number 11, so that kind of tells you where this list is going. Anyway, even though his outfit was kind of just an average person, kind of like the Ninth Doctor was, he made it work. He had that unique personality that got it over with the what stuff he would do, and just the over-the-top antics that he brought to the character. And then he could get into the coldness that he needed for the character of the Doctor. He had a lot of great stories. He had some pretty darn good speeches here and there. Favorite speech, though. Haven't mentioned my favorite stories, but you know, there's so many it would take forever. The speech he gave to the cyber controller, when that one lady was the cyber controller and the next Doctor. That would be the speech. He gives right before he has to pull the thing and show her what she really is and what she's really been doing. Yeah, I'm going to skip his exit thing. Alright, number 12, Patrick Troughton. And by the way, yeah, when we got to 12 to 13, those are my favorite. 1 was good. When you get to 13, that's my favorite one. Okay, so Patrick Troughton. I hadn't seen him as a child, of course. I'm not that old. I'm old, but I'm not that old. And most of his stuff was deleted, so I'm now seeing it after the fact. But everything I've seen, he's been very good in. He's gotten the character to work right. I mean, at first when I would see the little preview, it would just be him acting a clown. I was like, ugh. But he made the clowning work. He had the fatherly figure thing. Like he would give those speeches to Jamie and Victoria about different things about loss and whatnot. And it just worked. And it could be terrifying when he needed to be. And he always just made the character work. He was the second person to do it. If his regeneration had failed, that would have been the end of the show. But he was always able to pull it off and to get things in the right direction. Favorite speech. I kind of like what he said to the War Doctor at the end of the War Games. I'm just going to go with that. I don't know if that really counts as a speech. Even got things to work when we would have, like, yeah, the flute was kind of a thing, or recorder as it was called. It's a flute. That's what I know it as, a flute. A recorder to me is like a recording device, but he had a flute. He would play the flute. He would go with his adventures in time and space with Jamie and his other companions, like Victoria. He had Polly for a little while. She was from the first Doctor to him, but he could make it work. He could get everything required. When he needed to be scary, it was scary. When he was funny, it was funny. He could make you think that he was terrified of things to make the monsters work better. Because if the Doctor treats the monsters like it's a joke, then, you know, I mean, they had no budget, so it doesn't really look terrifying unless at some point the Doctor and the companions make you believe that they are terrifying monsters. So, yeah, he did a great job there, too. He had his little bits, like when he would say, "You've redecorated, don't like it." And it worked. It was funny, it was interesting. And, of course, number 13, yeah, a shock to nobody, Tom Baker. My favorite Doctor. The Doctor, you might say. Yes, that's where that speech comes from that Capaldi did very well in the 12th Doctor. Some people were equating it to the first Doctor. Yeah, I haven't seen all of William Hartner's stuff, but I don't think he ever gave that speech. The 4th Doctor did in his first serial called Robot. Tom Baker is a quintessential Doctor. He had the eye thing, he had the long, as could be, scarf. He could make the stories work. He changed things when he wanted to, and it still worked. The jelly babies that people still remember. And he had a look that people still equate with the Doctor. To this day, it's usually him, Tennant, and Matt Smith, that people think of when they think of the Doctor. And I'm talking about just the average fan. Yeah, Troughton was great, but Troughton's stuff was deleted, so not many people remembered it. Yeah. The older fans think of Baker. The newer fans think of Tennant and Smith. It's just the way it is. He always had great speeches. He could always get things to work. I'm going to go with his speech to the Black Guardian. It was with the key to time, when the Black Guardian was trying to fool him into believing he was the White Guardian. And he's going with this whole thing about, should he have the thing, should he not? Oh wait, no, I'm going to go with the Genesis speech. Genesis of the Dalek, when he's trying to decide if he should destroy them or not. Which is probably a cop-out, because I'm sure many people went with that speech, but that's what I'm going to go with. And the look of the Doctor. He could command the stage, the room, wherever he was. Everybody paid attention to that version of the Doctor. When he wanted to be in control, he wasn't. He wanted to look like a goober-oon fool, they thought he was. And then he could just change it like that. And he could be as scary as he needed to be. So yeah, so the top of my list is, of course, Tom Baker. All of them did a great job. I didn't count any of the side project ones, or the ones that were, like I'm not counting the Curse of the Fatal Death, nor am I counting the other Ninth Doctor that didn't happen, the Shada Doctor as they call him. But yeah, that's my top 10. Love the show. Can't wait till Christmas to see what they do with the 12th and the 1st Doctor. Wasn't thrilled how Bill Potts went out, but she did. But, hey, that's what they decided to do. I did like how Nordal went out. That was pretty good. Alright. See ya.